Knotless
For those
braids
of
with
you who are
Brazilian
asking how
wool.
to get knotless braids done with wool thread, here is a tutorial for you. See how the knotless braids is good, but first off, say hi from my clients. Then let's go on to the hair. I have this wool thread. You can use whatever Brazilian wool you prefer. Then when I take it, I cut according to the length that I want. I measure. Normally when you're measuring the back of the head has to be shorter than the length that you cut for the back of the head has to be shorter than the length you cut for the front of the hair, the middle of the hair, because normally those are already higher levels. So you know exactly how to cut them. The back is shorter than the rest of the hair. So when I cut my hair, I go ahead and I start brushing. So I'm mainly brushing just the under. I'm focused on the under. So you can start like midway and you brush and go down. I don't really brush the entire thing. I start like midway, then I brush and go down, because when you're brushing it, it tangles a lot and it is very strenuous. This is very strenuous activity. So that is why I start like midway, then I brush and go down. You don't brush just the under, because if you're brushing just the under, it will not be as straight as you want it to be. It will not be as straight as you want it to be, and you want it to be very straight. So this is the difference. That is my mesh. That is my wool thread. I want you to see the difference before I start brushing it. So when I'm done brushing, I tie the one I've already brushed. See the one that I've brushed, you see how it is, right? And then I go on to the next and I start brushing. I start brushing like midway. Don't forget, you brush like midway, then you brush and you come down. You make sure all the under, like there is nothing under that is square. You brush it in such a way that it is not square under, because if it is square, when you twist your hair, it's not going to give you that under that looks like mesh. Mesh, that is why so many people don't use wool thread to braid their hair, because it looks like wool thread. But when you do this method I'm telling you, you start brushing like midway and you make sure you brush in such a way that it is not square under. It will give you exactly the kind of result you want it to give you. So when I'm done brushing, I go into the hair and I start applying oil on my client's scalp, because you want the scalp to be well nourished. The scalp has to be extremely nourished. When I'm done with that, I go ahead and I massage her scalp, because I want the oil to go inside, soak into her hair. And this is the end result of the hair. I put water. You have to put hot water. No fear to put the hot water. Put them. When you put on the hair, go hot. It go heavy small, because there is water there, but you leave it to drain. So this is the hair. I want you to take your time and you look at it. This is the end result of the hair. Don't forget to brush it midway. Make sure you brush it till you don't see any square under anywhere. This is the end result of the hair. After putting, you trim it as you normally would trim your normal mesh. Then you go ahead and you put it inside hot water, and this is the end result. You see how good it is. This hair, we did this hair at 8,200 francs. So if